Imagine someone insults you, criticizes your work, or outright disrespects you in public. We all get snagged, but what if there was a way to live so chill, so unbothered, it actually made people wonder if you were secretly a robot? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on how to become mentally untouchable. A level of peace so deep, it's almost unfair. Okay, first big secret. Your brain isn't broken. It's just running on seriously outdated software. That instant rage spike when someone cuts you off? The gut punch when a message goes unread? This isn't weakness. It's your ancient brain trying to protect you. Because way back when, getting rejected from the tribe could literally mean you're wolf food. Your brain is still trying to save you from wolves. It doesn't know the difference between a real saber-toothed tiger and a passive-aggressive email. Here's the crucial truth. You can't stop the first flicker of emotion. But what happens next? That's your superpower. That's where the game changes. This one might sting a little, but it's liberating. Most of it isn't about you. We're wired to think we're the main character in everyone's drama. Someone glares, they hate me. Friend goes quiet, they're plotting my downfall. But here's the mind blower. 90% of the time, it's their baggage, not yours. People are walking around loaded with their own stress, their own insecurities, their own invisible junk. When they project it onto you, it's not an attack, it's a spill. And if you catch every spill, you're just volunteering to be their emotional trash can. The secret? Not my energy, not my weight. Learn to let their chaos just bounce off. We're all about decluttering our closets, right? But what about decluttering your feelings? This is where the magic happens. Imagine a life where you don't react to every single little thing. What if you hoarded your precious energy for what actually matters? Not every rude comment deserves a mic drop. Not every passive-aggressive tone needs a dramatic rebuttal. And trust me, that minor inconvenience at Starbucks doesn't warrant a full-blown meltdown. Every time you consciously choose calm over chaos, you're reprogramming your brain. You're whispering, nah, this isn't worth my peace. And here's the fascinating transformation. That quiet response eventually becomes your automatic default. Here's the hilarious secret weapon. Once people realize they can't get a rise out of you, they either change their game or they vanish. Drama junkies need an audience. Pull the plug on that attention and watch them sputter out. You'll actually start noticing people calling you cold, stoic, or impossible to read. Good. That means your boundaries are working. You're not being rude, you're just done performing for other people's chaos. It's wildly powerful. Ever watched someone stay completely unshakable while everything around them is going nuclear? That's not apathy, that's mastery. They've uncovered the ultimate secret. They've trained themselves to choose their response, not just react. They've sat with furious anger and learned to let it just pass. They've been disrespected and somehow stayed totally composed. They felt the burning urge to hit back, to defend, to waste energy, and they consciously decided not to waste the energy. That level of quiet calm, that's not given, that's earned. And the journey begins with one simple liberating decision. I don't have to react just because I feel something. Okay, so how do you get this superpower? Mental toughness isn't some genetic lottery ticket. It's a habit, a skill, and you build it exactly like a muscle, through resistance and repetition. Start small, like ridiculously small. Stand behind that agonizingly slow walker without sighing dramatically. Let someone cut you off in conversation without needing to win the point. Or here's a challenge. Sit in silence instead of sending that petty reply. Every single time you resist the urge to react, you're not just not reacting. You're doing a rep. You're leveling up. And slowly, magically, the things that used to completely derail your whole day will barely even register. That's the shift. That's the ultimate upgrade. It's truly transformative. Here's the final liberating truth. You don't have to become a robot to achieve this. The goal isn't to feel nothing. It's to stop letting everything shake you. It's about taking your power back from people who haven't earned it. So, the next time someone tests you, whether it's a random troll, a frustrating stranger, or your own overthinking mind, remember the secrets we just uncovered. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to move on. And when you do, you finally become mentally untouchable.